We have three candidates for the Parish Council, District 13, Jeff Corbin, Chris Houlihan, and Kevin Petruska.
Hello, my name is Jeff Corbin, and I'm running for St. Tammany Parish Council District 13. I decided to run recently more on a matter of serendipity. A friend of mine, a gentleman I met, Jake Gary, who's the current council member, decided not to run. He had attended one of my homeowners association meetings. I've been the president of Old River Road Homeowners Association for close to 10 years now. And at the meeting, he'd seen me run the meeting, deal with difficult people, difficult challenges, difficult topics, and also to keep the meeting on pace. And so when Jake decided to run, he sent a note to me, asked me if I'd be interested in, told me he was not going to run, and asked me if I would be interested in running. Having never run for a political office before in my life, I took a moment to think about it. I retired in June of 22. I have the time, I have the energy, and I have the enthusiasm for this kind of position. I think I also have the background and qualifications. I have a degree in chemical engineering from the University of Missouri and a master's in business administration from Tulane University. I earned those prior to going to work at Lockheed and then while I was working at Lockheed. In addition, I've taught undergraduate and graduate school at Loyola University in the business school. So I'm very focused on business process improvement, improving organizations, leadership, and I have quite a lot of extensive management experience. After working for Lockheed for almost 20 years and leaving as a senior executive, I went to several different companies over the next 20 years of my career and worked in similar senior management positions. So in those positions, I had the opportunity to work with a lot of good people. Oftentimes we were dealing with difficult and challenging issues that we faced. And I have a particular knack for bringing people together with disparate views, talking about the issues that we're facing, and then finding the common ground and building on the common ground as a way to go resolve an issue, or at least make the issue better for everyone around. In addition to working for Lockheed and going on beyond that to Later Machinery, where I finished out my career, I've also worked in public service. Not as a politician, as I said, I've never run for office before, but I was on the board of Slidell Memorial Hospital. I'm currently on the board of the Boy Scouts in New Orleans for the Southeastern region. I've been on the board of the World Trade Center. So I have quite a lot of experience and donated time to people outside of my core professional career in order to help my community. My wife and I have lived here for almost 40 years. We moved from New Orleans after we got married, and I started my first job in New Orleans. And we chose St. Tammany to raise our family. All three of our kids went to public schools in St. Tammany, and they've all graduated, one from Southeastern and two from LSU. And they're off on their own careers. And we have, at this point, we have 5 grandkids. In terms of issues, I think the biggest issue that I see facing the parish council and really facing parish leadership is the lack of trust that's been demonstrated between the parish president and the parish council, and by inference, between those groups as the leaders of our parish and the constituents and the public. I think we need to go address that. I think the way to go address it is to pull the right people together and talk and talk in a forward fashion, talk about the issues that are being faced, but open up about how we're going to work together, not how we're going to fight with each other going forward on the parish council. I think there's a lot of opportunity for us to improve. St. Tammany's been a wonderful place. I've enjoyed it for the 30 years, for almost 40 years that we've lived here. And I look forward to living here for the rest of my career. As I was sitting around over the last 18 months trying to figure out what I was going to do with my career, I really wasn't sure what to do. And by serendipity, as I mentioned earlier, Jake reached out to me at a time that I was trying to decide what's the next on my career. And I decided an opportunity to serve on the parish council, to serve the people of St. Tammany in the very first position I've ever run for, seemed like a great opportunity to me. I believe I can help the parish, and I look forward to having the opportunity. I appreciate your support and your vote.
Hi, my name's Chris Houlihan. I'm running for St. Tammany Parish Council in District 13. I was born and raised right here in Slidell, Louisiana, and I've been married for 30 years to my wife, Lana. We've raised 3 adult children in this community, and now we have a 12-year-old granddaughter as well. I went to Our Lady of Lourdes, and I graduated from Salmon High School. I live right here on the West Pearl River, and I think it's the most beautiful place on the planet. I'd like to tell you why I'm running for parish council. It's a short answer, but I care about my community. I have a desire to serve the people, and I think we have some serious issues going on right now. I also believe it's time for a change. I feel like I'm qualified for this position for two main reasons. Number one, I have strong family support. I grew up in the church, and my parents always guided me to do the right thing. I'm very lucky that my wife is always encouraging me to excel personally and to help others along the way. She's a nurse at Slidell Memorial Hospital since 2005 and recently became the hospital supervisor there. She is my support system. I also have a qualification through my work experience. I have 30 years experience in transportation and logistics. I'm a regional manager for the largest delivery company in the world, and I oversee the operation of 10 states throughout the Southeast. I'm constantly reviewing budgeting and forecasting plans so I can improve production and efficiencies. I've navigated a corporate environment for many years, and I feel like that's a benefit to helping in parish government. I'd like to talk about a couple of our key issues, and I think it boils down to two opportunities. The first being the culture. The culture between the parish council and the parish president is not harmonious. I feel like I could work to professionally collaborate with both of these entities to get improved results. The second opportunity I see is communication. Communication, the people of St. Tammany Parish deserve to be informed so that they can make educated decisions at voting time. I think with improved culture and improved communication, that all of our other issues have a better chance of being successful, including safe drinking water, the budget deficit, the library issue, safety and crime, and the overall quality of life. This is why I feel like I'm the best candidate for the job. I have the professional experience to be successful in this position. I have an analytical mindset, and I see things through a conservative lens. I enjoy helping others. I volunteer for the American Heart Association and the FedEx Family House, which supports a children's hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm also a very effective communicator. I have strong morals that are rooted in faith and family. Please consider voting for me, Chris Houlihan, on October 14th. Thank you so much.
Hi, I am Kevin Petruska, and I am seeking the position of Parish Councilman for District 13. I'm running because I want to continue to make a difference in our community. I see the need for good people on the Parish Council, and I'm one of those good people. I'm a lifetime resident of Slidell. I earned a degree in finance from the University of Louisiana Lafayette. While attending Lafayette, I worked closely with their transportation department on their state budget for the transit buses. After graduating, I worked within the financial services industry, as well as the banking and the real estate industry. I now own a small business here in Slidell with Gulf South Mortgage Group. I'm active in the business community and donate countless hours through volunteering and philanthropy. We need some transparency on our parish council. Transparency will help ensure public trust. I have a proven track record of working with anyone to accomplish whatever the task may be at hand. I'll work together with my fellow parish council persons, as well as the parish president, to achieve goals our community will be proud of. This will help mend the disconnect among the administration. Particularly in my district, in District 13, we've recently had a flood protection plan that virtually excludes almost the entire district. This needs to be reevaluated. I will fight for real flood protection for all the citizens of District 13, as well as St. Tammany Parish. I am the candidate for the job because I'm here for the people. I'm not politically connected. I have been transparent and consistent since day one. I'm proud to say I was endorsed by the St. Tammany Parish Republican Executive Committee. I'm also proud to say that I'm Eagle Scout. That means something. I am trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Those words describe me. I'm also here because I'm a concerned citizen. What affects our community affects me. One last word I'd like to leave with you that describes me is persistent. I do not quit. And with this job, it will take persistence, not just commit. I'm asking for and would appreciate your vote come election day. Thank you.